Start.
Okay. Welcome everyone to the Taylor School District regularly scheduled board meeting of March 6, 2024, where our mission statement is to educate, engage, and empower those we serve. And our vision statement is that we will be the innovative destination district where all succeed. Meeting is called to order at 6 o'clock. Ms. Block is here. Mr. Heath.
Here.
Mr. Myers.
Here.
Mr. Thomas.
Here.
Mrs. Thomas. Here. Mrs. Schufelt. Here. Mr. Wright.
Here.
7 in order. Could you all stand, please? That's okay. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, our third agenda item. Tonight, our student representatives are from Hoover Middle School. Mr. Hall.
We always do everything.
Is this Miss Freeman?
This is
No,
actually Mrs. Rattay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So I have the pleasure tonight, and thank you to all the Hoover parents that got children here. I have the pleasure tonight of bringing our web leaders here, and this is a portion of our group. They spent a lot of time over the summer getting together, and those of you that were at our new orientation probably saw our kids doing their summer orientation. I'm happy to say this is our second year, and Mrs. Freeman and Mrs. Smith were both trained. And this year we've expanded it, and now we're doing Web Wednesdays at least 2 times a month with the 6th graders. And next year we have even a bigger goal of that. So lots of really good connections between our 8th graders and our 6th graders. So behind me stand the very best of what Hoover has to offer. These are great students. And I'm not going to do the talking because you don't want to hear from me. It's about the students tonight. So with that being said, they're going to get you guys up and moving like we always do. Every year we surprise you with something a little bit different. So you might, they might have some, you guys do something. So thank you so much. Thanks.
What is WEB? WEB stands for Where Everyone Belongs. WEB is a 6th grade transition program to help build relationships with the 6th graders entering our school, led by some amazing 8th graders. Preparation. To prepare for this, we came to Hoover for 2 days during the summer, where we were trained on the activities we'll be doing with our 6th graders. During those 2 days, we received our training handbooks, learned how to guide our future 6th grade groups in all their activities, and ran through what orientation day would look like. Orientation Day. Our amazing orientation day was held on the first day of school. Students are welcomed and wowed when they entered the gym on that first day. As a web leader, we stood in a line at the door and welcomed each of the 6th graders with cheers, posters, and our awesome bubble machine. Our web coordinator and us web leaders guided all of the 6th graders through a whole group welcome assembly. The orientation was the first meeting of web leaders and 6th graders.
Throughout the year, we as web leaders meet with the same group of 6th graders to complete activities, teach life skills, and provide support for our groups. One of my favorite activities is name ball scramble. This is where a ball is passed around the group, one going left, one going right, where the students have to say their name and the name of the person next to them. I like this activity because it is an interesting way of getting to know the 6th graders in my group. We as web leaders have become leaders because of activities like this. We have become motivators, role models, and teachers. Being a web leader has shown me how to be a good leader. It has shown me the importance of building a relationship with the 6th graders that then builds the community of the school. Thank you.
Today, we are going to see if we can keep some balloons in the air. In order to keep those balloons in the air, you will need to work as a team. You have to link your pinkies together and only use your upper body to keep the balloon in the air. Your goal is to keep one balloon in the air for 10 seconds, two balloons in the air for 20 seconds, three balloons in the air for 30 seconds. Here's your first balloon. Good luck. Oh, y'all gotta repeat.
All of us have to stand up.
Where do you want us to stand? Here? You got it. I feel like
Now that you were successful with the first balloon, let's challenge you to two balloons. Good luck. What strategy did you use to keep the balloon in the air for 20 seconds? For your final challenge, let's see if you can keep the three balloons in the air for 30 seconds. Good luck.
It's fun.
Yeah. kind of. What other strategies did you use to keep three balloons in the air?
communication, talking to each other.
Perfect. Great job completing this balloon challenge.
We have a lot of our web leaders with us tonight, and I would ask, could we get a picture just of them up front with you guys? Would that be okay? And then the last thing I would say is, one thing that I noticed, and I noticed with our sixth graders too, it's not just the relationships, but how much you guys were laughing. So when we're in our focus classes and I hear laughter, it's awesome. And I put this in my last staff memo, and the kids don't know this because it didn't go to them. Sometimes laughter is the best medicine. So you guys have been through a lot of stress. I recognize that. You guys have been working really hard as a board, but wow, laughter. It's awesome, isn't it? Okay. Guys, come up front. Let's get a picture. I was gonna say, do you want to announce? Yep, after they're done with the photo. Yeah.
Oh, we don't have to be in the picture.
Luke, you can't escape.
So he's giving out
I thought you were
cards.
running away.
Oh,
Okay, now, eighth graders, I'm gonna say one thing to you. Remember these words. When I say smile, you're gonna say Lake Crew. 1, 2, 3. Lake Crew. All right, because you are the next Link Crew. I'm gonna talk to the principal over there, but they have a similar program over there. And I want you guys, eventually, when you get up to that level, that you will be our next link leaders in a couple of years. So keep that in mind, okay?
And then
Awesome.
Matt,
Oh,
we actually,
Matt.
the board has a card for each of the kids. So if you want to just see board member Heath over there, he can hand you your card.
All right. Don't forget your manners. These guys are rock stars.
Thank you.
Thank you, parents, again. You're
I
wonderful.
went to say,
You were done.
no, I went to say, you gotta give me a chance sometimes.
Sorry.
Thank you, everybody from Hoover Middle School. We appreciate you coming here tonight, and we appreciate you having us do something up on our feet. Oh. All right, our next agenda item is good news. Number 1 is the state of the city, and that's going to come from our superintendent, Mike Wager.
So it was my pleasure recently when Mayor Woolley had his annual State of the City address to be able to take our Superintendent Student Advisory Committee to go and see that address. It was a great opportunity for our students who are developing as leaders to be able to see what happens in local government. I think it was really eye-opening to see that, to get that experience of how much the actual city does on behalf of its citizens. And I think to an average high school student or middle school student, they don't always get to see that. But when you hear the mayor talking about all the improvements they're making, the adjustments they're making, it was just a great eye opener to them to be able to say, like, maybe this is something I want to do. Maybe this is something I want to pursue in my future. And I really want to give a huge, huge thank you to the Taylor Public Schools Foundation for Educational Excellence, because they are the ones who paid for the tables for us to be able to take those students there. But it was a great opportunity for those kids. And as you can see in the pictures, they got to be out there and kind of hobnob with a bunch of the local businessmen, local officials, and just a great overall experience for our students to have. And I'm very appreciative that they got that opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Wager. All right, now the next good news is this past weekend, they had, I'm not exactly up on this because I never had anything to do with high school bowling. But I think you're Division 4, right? 1, okay, sorry. See, all my bowling experience is USBC. But they were at Thunder Bowl this weekend, and I think Coach Brophy is in the audience. Jacob is. Jacob, I want you to talk about your kids.
All right, I'll try my best. So 2 weeks ago, they competed in the regional teams events and they got second place there. So they qualified for states. So then they went to states last weekend. We didn't qualify for position rounds. Varsity boys did. We didn't qualify for position rounds, but we still made it there. And that's what matters. All right, we still made it to states. And then 2 Saturdays ago, we had the singles event and we had 2 players. We had Ethan Jackson. Where you at, Ethan? Yep. And then Lily, the only one from the girls team that made it. They both qualified in the top 7 to go to states. They didn't qualify either, but still they made it there and that's what matters. So good job, guys. Jessica and Todd, they're in the back. They did a great job. I like to thank the parents for always supporting them and showing up. So, yeah, that's all I got. Didn't know I was going to talk here. So,
Well, of course you were going to talk, Jacob. You knew I'd make you talk.
you know, I figured it out as I went along.
Well, and I have to say too, because I had the pleasure of going to Thunder Bowl that day, and it was on Friday for the team competition, that is. And it was great to see people out showing their Griffin pride and showing their support, because there are so many programs, wonderful programs that we have that get overshadowed by some of our larger ones. And that's why it's great to be able to see the recognition here today that we have. And this has always been one of our strong suits in Taylor. Bowling has always been one of our great sports that we are involved in. And I'll say, just getting that experience of being there and doing it again next year, like, it all helps and it all makes it better as you're going forward. So congratulations.
Just a side note, your coach was one of my bowlers years ago. I think you started when you were 7 or 8, right, Jacob? Yes. Yep. Okay. We have those lovely, what were they? Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yep. Yep. No, you're not old. You are not old. If there are any students still remaining here, if you'd like to leave, we're gonna get down to brass tacks, the regular meeting. And, oh, they can't get out of here fast enough. Okay. We know it's a school night and you know you have to do your homework. Well, I know how to clear out a room, huh? Okay, we'll get back to the board agenda and discussion items. Agenda item number 5, revisions and approval of the agenda. Mr. Wright.
Are there any revisions? Is there a motion to approve the agenda as is? Motion. Motion by Mr. Heath. Is there support? Support by Mr. Myers. Is that
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
That carries 7-0.
Okay. Number 6, our discussion items. Number 1, overnight field trip request, Skills USA State Conference / competition. And that is Andrew Bassler.
Hello, my name is Andrew Basler, and I'm the advisor for the Taylor Welding team, and I'm also the technical assistant for the welding and fabrication program. Just a little while ago, we went to the regional competitions for Skills USA, which is the biggest competition for welding and all other sorts of trades. And our fabrication team is qualifying for the state competition in Grand Rapids and conference. It is a 3-day weekend. We get there Friday, come back Sunday. So I will be needing board approval for that. During their conferences in between, they're going to do their competition Friday, award ceremony Sunday. In the middle there and all that time, they're going to be able to talk to the union leadership, all sorts of big brands in the name. They're going to be bringing in all kinds of companies to talk to the students, all kinds of presentations, and be able to play with some of the pretty cool toys in the industry, like welding robots and everything they don't get to see on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, our field trip is going to be talking to employers too and post-secondary institutions, which the employer part is pretty cool to me at least. Our field trip is going to take place April 12th and it will go on till April 14th of this year. And we will be staying at the Amway in Grand Rapids, which is a pretty nice hotel, and that's where all of Skills USA will be staying during the event. There are 3 students going, and I will be the one chaperone going with them, and I'll be responsible for their safety and well-being.
Are there any questions or comments? Thank you, Andrew. Number 2, we have an overnight conference request, the annual high school leadership conference, and that is Amanda Simmons. She's on Zoom.
Hi, good evening, Taylor Board of Education members. My name is Amanda Simmons, and I'm the school social worker at Taylor High School and also the advisor for Students Leading Students. On call with me tonight is Mrs. Sandra Klug, who is the past advisor for Students Leading Students and the school social worker for the Virtual Learning Academy. She is serving as my mentor and co-advisor.
Good evening. SLS is a student-led group. Our mission is to improve the climate and culture of THS so that everyone feels safe to attend and learn. We accept anyone who wants to join. No GPA or social status prerequisite, just a desire to make THS a better place and work hard. Mr. Wager is very familiar with SLS. Our group wrote the school-wide expectations when we merged to become Taylor High School. Officers are elected by the students in the group each October and serve for 1 year. Our current officers are President Cameron Ingersoll, who is also serving as the state board for SLS, and he is also the MC for the statewide conference. Our vice president is Addison Strasser, our secretary is Autumn Donaldson, and our treasurer is Matthew Tolliver. At the beginning of each school year, the students get to decide what hot topics need to be addressed in the high school. This year's topics are distracted driving, mental health, and academic success. Projects are created based on the topics that will benefit all THS, TVLA, and CTE students. We do not receive any monetary support from the school budget. This year, the fundraising efforts have been directed towards conference costs. I'm proud to say that our students raised $2,248 by selling turkey and Valentine grams, Bubba's Dine-In fundraising night, a Zap Zone night, Little Caesars pizza kits, and bake sales.
Thank you, Mrs. Klug. That was some background information on our group. But we're here tonight to ask for your approval to attend the Students Leading Students Statewide High School Conference, which we will be leaving on March 8th and we will return on Sunday, March 10th. The conference is held at Shanty Creek Resort in Bel Air, Michigan. It's about a 4.5-hour drive. This is the 11th year we have taken students to this conference. Each year we bring back awards such as the Doorstop Award for winning the Best Door Decorating Contest, Perky, which is a stuffed dog that we won, and we clothed it in Griffin swag for being the perkiest or the most spirited group. Both of our past advisors, Mrs. Klug, who is on the phone with me, and then Mrs. Kristen Dukes, have won Advisor of the Year awards. The conference is a chance for students leading students, leaders, to network with other Michigan high school students, share ideas, attend student-led workshops, and have fun. Our president, Cameron, is actually running one of those workshops as well. There is a formal advisor dinner on Saturday night where our students will dress up in their Sunday best, learn the dinner etiquette, and enjoy entertainment. After the dinner, there's going to be a dance, which is peace themed, and they get to, dress up and have fun with it. Students have also prepared presentation boards to highlight all of the projects that they've been working on this year, and they will be sharing hotel rooms. There will be curfew checks which will be made by the conference staff, and nightly curfews will be strictly enforced, as well as the code of conduct for Taylor High School.
So as I said earlier, the students have raised the money to pay for the cost to attend the conference. The advisor costs are being paid for out of Title II funds, and the bus is being provided by the district. We plan to leave Taylor High School at 12:30 on Friday, March 8th, and return on Sunday, March 10th at 8 p.m. All students and advisors have submitted the appropriate overnight district and conference forms. A nurse will be on site to handle any medical issues should they arise. We hope we provided you tonight with some helpful information. Are there any questions?
Any questions, board? Are there any comments? Okay, thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, number 3, I believe ties into this. It's the same thing, right? It's just your accommodations that weekend.
Yes.
Number 3, okay. All right, thank you very much. All right,
Thank
number
you.
4, an out-of-state conference request for the Toledo Mud Hens, and that is from Jason Luderbach.
He's unmuted.
Jason, you're unmuted. You can, if you speak, you should be heard.
All right, can you hear now?
Okay, now we can hear you.
All right, these good old laptops, I just had to change the microphone. So I am Jason Lauterbach. I teach all grades, kindergarten through 5th grade at Eureka Heights, and I also teach upper elementary STEAM. I'm looking to get approval for a field trip to the Toledo Mud Hen School Days again this year in Toledo, Ohio. The purpose of the field trip and how it connects to the curriculum, obviously, the baseball part connects to my PE curriculum, seeing the game, discussing the game, being able to talk strategy and rules with the kids. And then what we talk about in STEAM is we introduce new terms like velocity and things like that as we're talking about the game. We talk about miles per hour, different speed aspects of the game. And one cool thing we discuss is careers that go into working at these games and these ballparks as how they relate to technology, science, engineering, and also exercise science. So that's something that we connect with our STEAM curriculum. We have 4 classes going, approximately 95 students. And we have 6 chaperones so far, and then we will, make accommodations for special ed and ELL chaperones, closer to the date. Yeah, and the date is May 29th, which is a Wednesday. And we are taking 2 rental buses. Every year that we do this, I get a bus grant to pay for our transportation. And then the students only have to come out of pocket for, I think, $6 this year for the ticket. And then, if anybody's struggling to come up with money, Ms. Hall and myself take care of those that need help.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Okay, thank you, Mr. Lauterbach.
Thank you.
Number 5, out-of-state conference request, Toledo Mud Hens, Kirk Miller.
Hi, I'm Kirk Miller, teacher at West Middle School. We're trying to get board approval to go to the Toledo Mud Hens as well. Myself and a couple other teachers are in charge of PBIS, which is we try to reward our students monthly for different activities throughout the school year. So we do like a quarter, I guess it would be quarterly. We did a bowling, or we did the Toledo Walleye for the December. We're doing bowling at the end of this month. And we are doing the Mud Hens at the end of May. So we try to do fun stuff each month if we can for our kids. And we have 200 kids that are supposed to go. We'll have 25 chaperones. I haven't got a grant yet, but I applied also. I usually get it every year, but I want to wait till I get it before so I'm just looking for the board approval, and that's about it. All right, and Mr. Myers, you can go if you'd like.
Are there any questions or comments? Thank you, Mr. Miller. Number 6, overnight conference request 2024 MAEO Spring Conference. And we will hear from Angela Underwood, Ariana Curdy, and Susan Loper.
Hi, I'm Angela Underwood. My camera's won't go on. I don't know, but I hope everyone's doing well tonight. If you don't know, I am a teacher mentor at TVLA, and I was asked to speak for our group about the Michigan Alternative Education Conference in May. I attended the Mayo Conference with a few other staff members last year, and it was a great PD opportunity that was tailored to our needs, specifically at TVLA. We learned great information and strategies about our particular population of students, and it was great networking opportunity with what I call our people, the same alternative types of schools throughout the state. So it tends to be very hard to find other schools that have the same online curriculum, environment, and exact types of challenges that we do. So some of the topics that we learned about and discussed were improving our graduation numbers, more about the McKinney-Vento Act, how to connect and build relationships with our students. And MDE is also represented and gave a great presentation on diversity and answered a lot of our questions that we needed answered face-to-face. So the best part about going on this conference is that we have the funding from our regional assistance grant from Wayne Risa to pay for 3 people. And then the district grants will pay for the rest. There's 5 of us total that will be going. So there's no general fund money being spent on this wonderful conference. So we are hoping to get the board approval and looking forward to going and bringing back information to share with the rest of the staff. I felt that it was a great experience, and hopefully we can build and grow on it in the future. So
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's any questions about it.
Are there any questions or comments? Thank you very much, Ms. Underwood.
Thank you.
Okay, we are at number 7, overnight conference request, MACUL conference. Emily Graham.
Hi. I'm presenting for Jessica Hatfield today. She would like to go to the McCall Conference in Grand Rapids. This is actually the conference that Mr. Gribble will be attending next week. It's a fantastic learning opportunity for teachers to bring back educational technology, tools, and strategies to use in the classroom. She is currently an instructional coach and will have lots of opportunities to share this with the teachers across the district.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? Okay, hearing none. Thank you, Ms. Graham. All right, number 8, overnight conference request, MSBO annual conference, Edwina Hill.
Yes, the Michigan School Business Officials Annual Conference, I am seeking board approval. The MSBO, they work with a lot of state and federal agencies to keep districts in compliance from a fiscal standpoint, programmatic standpoint. And so, and then also our auditors, you know, they always like to see that we have participated because they have so many classes. And this is how we receive training and receive information. And for example, you know, the courses that I signed up to take is accounting and auditing update, which is very important and helps me prepare for the upcoming audit. The importance of internal controls, you need them because you'll get a finding if they're not correct from your auditor. And MISPERS and retirement complexities, because, you know, as we progress, you know, the retirement platform is getting more complex and we have to stay abreast. So they train us at this meeting and they tell us any updates, which we need to know in order to stay in compliance from that perspective. I also signed up for MDE accounting and financial reporting and FID updates, which is necessary because these reports have to be prepared to stay in compliance. And also Leadership Institute, because, you know, you always have to be a good leader. And we always keep learning from that perspective. And diversity and inclusion, because that's one of the components that is required for grants. They want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to be included. So just seeking approval. And it's in Grand Rapids. The conference starts on the 23rd and it ends on the 25th.
Of April. Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Hill. All right, are there any questions or comments about that? Hearing none, we'll go to the next. Gary Kent, who we heard from quite a bit since our process of the bond. So he's going to talk about Johnson Early Childhood Center Surveying and Engineering Services, and then he'll go right into Myers Elementary Surveying Services.
Good evening, Gary Kent with Plant Moran Real Point, here to present the proposals for surveying at, well, the first one's Johnson Early Childhood Center, which is the parking lot expansion project that we were working on. One of the things that PEA Group, who was the surveying consultant that we hired, found out through meetings with the city consulting engineers is that we need to do some stormwater detention just based off of the size of the parking lot expansion that we're doing. In order to do that, they need to tie into an existing storm basin that's off of Merrick Street. So they'll go straight up Merrick to, I think, the Champaign, where the manhole is located. In order to do that, they need to survey that area. And a part of the process is they'll also provide construction documents for us to bid out. They'll be a part of the construction, meetings and everything going forward. Let's see, they'll provide site engineering, construction drawings, and then permitting assistance. These are all lump sum, and the items C, D, and E are all hourly estimates. So we'll track their hours based on how many hours are actually needed. If they were to go over the estimates that are provided, they would obviously need written authorization prior to doing so. The total amount that we're requesting for the Johnson Early Childhood Center surveying project is $22,100. And we'll obviously track that along the whole process and keep the board updated. Any questions?
Will,
Do we,
I was just gonna say, part of the process is probably sending a communication to those houses that are along Merrick. during
Correct.
this.
Yes, we will definitely notify them prior to doing any construction over there.
And then can we verify that they'll put all the data in state plane coordinates and on NAVD 88?
Yes, correct. Yeah,
Perfect.
I think you and I talked previously
Yeah.
about that in
That
another
just
project.
makes
and-
everything smooth just in case.
Yep, 100%.
all right, are there any other questions about the Johnson Early Childhood Project? Okay, you can go right into Myers.
Okay. The second project is for the Meyer Elementary outdoor classroom space that's being proposed as part of the utilization assessment that we're doing. One of the projects that's happening is on the rear of the building. There's going to be an outdoor learning space that's covered where students can go gather and learn outdoors. It's a pretty cool project. Part of that is the collaborative group is requesting that we survey that area just to make sure there's no existing underground utilities that we're going to tap into or potentially disturb while we're doing construction. The total amount for this project that we're requesting is $4,000, which includes a $3,500 base bid amount and then a reimbursable expenses of $500, which we'll track along the way to make sure that they don't exceed that amount.
So specific to the Myers one, this area is because of the work that's going to be done on the land, right? They
Correct.
just want to check where.
Yeah, the area that's highlighted in blue is just the general area of where the outdoor improvements will happen. They just want to make sure that they're not disturbing anything and then notify where the boundary exists on the south side of the property.
Do you have an estimate for this, Gary?
So this one is a total of $4,000. It's $3,500 to complete the surveying work and then a $500 reimbursable expense amount.
Are there any other questions or comments?
Other than I know we've approved the Johnson, Kenyon, Moody parking lot expansion for PEA. This is an addition onto that project. This is the Myers one. Are we going to be expecting, I know there's a few others that are on the.
Yes, as they provide proposals,
Okay.
we'll bring them to the board for approval.
Anything else? Okay, thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go right into action items. Mr. Wright?
All right. Action item number 1, we have the overnight field trip request, Skills USA Conference / Competition, Policy 2340 and Policy 8640. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the following overnight field trip request: Career Center, Skills USA State Conference and Competition, Ann Arbor / Grand Rapids, Michigan, April 12th through the 14th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Heath. Is there support? Support. Support by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Shufel.
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block.
Yes.
Mr. Heath.
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Item number 2, overnight oh, is it a conference or is it a field trip request? Conference. Okay. Okay. Overnight conference request, annual high school leadership conference, policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Amanda Simmons and to attend the annual high school leadership conference, Bel Air, Michigan, March 8th through the 10th, 2024. Funding for the conference will be paid out of Title I. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support? Support by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Item number 3, overnight field trip request, Shanty Creek Resort, Policy 2340 and Policy 8640. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the following overnight field trip request: Taylor High School, Shanty Creek Resort, Bel Air, Michigan, March 8th through the 10th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Heath. Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Item number 4, out-of-state field trip request, Toledo Mud Hens, Policy 2340 and Policy 8640. Is recommended the Board of Education approve the following out-of-state field trip request: Eureka Heights Elementary, Toledo Mud Hens, Toledo, Ohio, May 29th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Block. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Myers. Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
That carries 7-0.
Okay.
Item number 5, out-of-state field trip request, Toledo Mud Hens, Policy 2340 and Policy 8640. Is recommended the Board of Education approve the following out-of-state field trip request: West Middle School, Toledo Mud Hens, Toledo, Ohio, May 29th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ms. Block. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Heath. Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Item number 6, overnight conference request, 2024 MAEO Spring Conference Policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Zachary Holdren, Sandra Klug, Ariana Curti, Susan Loper, and Angela Underwood to attend the 2024 MAEO Spring Conference, Thompsonville, Michigan, May 1st through the 3rd, 2024. Funding for the conference will be paid out of Title I. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support? Support by Mr. Thomas. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers? Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. That carries 7-0. Item number 7, overnight conference request, McCall Conference, Policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Jessica Hatfield to attend the McCall Conference, Grand Rapids, March 13th through the 15th, 2024. Funding for the conference will be paid out of Title II. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support? Support by Mrs. Thomas. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers? Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Item number 8, overnight conference request, MSBO Annual Conference, Policy 6550. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the overnight conference request for Edwina Hill to attend the MSBO Annual Conference, Grand Rapids, Michigan, April 23rd through the 25th, 2024. Funding for the conference will be paid out of Title II. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Heath. Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Mr. Heath?
Yes.
That carries 7-0. Item number 9, Johnson Early Childhood Center Surveying and Engineering Services, Policy 6320 is recommended the Board of Education approve the proposal for the surveying and engineering services for Johnson Early Childhood Center. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
Ms. Shufel,
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block,
Yes.
Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers. Item number 10, the Myers Elementary Surveying Service, Policy 6320 is recommended the Board of Education approve the proposal for professional surveying services for Myers Elementary. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Myers. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Shufel?
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block?
Yes.
Ms. Heath? Mr.
Yes.
Heath?
I know what you meant.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
That carries 7-0.
Okay, our next agenda item is our consent agenda. Mr. Wright.
All right, moving on to item number 8, consent agenda, policy 0166.1 and policy 6470. We have the minutes from the February 7th, 2024 regular board meeting, minutes from the February 21st, 2024 regular board meeting, consolidated items, payment of current bills, certified, non-certified, and administrative reports. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Thomas. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Mr. Heath. Ms. Shufel.
Yes.
Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block.
Yes.
Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers. Mr. Thomas. Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
That carries 7-0.
Okay, our next agenda item. Item scheduled for next agenda, Wednesday, February.
March.
Wednesday, March 20th, and it says March there, 2024. We will have good news, and our student representatives will be from Taylor High School. I do have a couple of quick things that I'd like to say. There is a bowling fundraiser at Score Lanes on April 5th from 7 to 9 for the NTHS you can get a member, this is the National Technical Honor Society. So you can get a ticket from anybody for $25 that belongs to that organization. And that is part of the Career and Technical Center. And then tomorrow night, our junior ROTC is having its military ball. And that's always a very nice event. So congratulations and have a great time, kids. And there is a choir concert competition on March 14th at Woodhaven High School. And we will be competing. Okay. Public comments. And Shauna has given me the paper. She didn't let me bring it myself because I wouldn't have remembered. Okay, thank you to all who are able to be here with us in person and online tonight. We understand the importance of continuing to keep you all informed and provide an opportunity for you to be heard. Tonight's audience participation will be for all who wish to speak, whether it be in person or online. We will begin with those in person. If you would like to address the board, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. After all those in person have had the opportunity to speak, that opportunity will be given to those online. Please take into consideration common courtesy and keep your comments to 3 minutes or less. We will provide and assist with timekeeping so that each speaker will be able to monitor their own time and know when to conclude, so all who wish to speak will have equal opportunity to do so. If there are any questions at this meeting or by some other avenue, Superintendent Michael Wager or his designee will work on getting those answers in a timely manner to you. We will start with those in person. Is there anyone in person? No, no one wants to say hi? Okay, now, is there anyone online?
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. This is Caroline Pat, 6860 Jackson. Good evening to everyone. I just had a couple questions and I probably already know the answer, but I'm going to ask them anyways. The two surveying projects, are they paid through the bond money? And this is what you approved tonight was just the cost of the surveying, correct? Not the job themselves. The other thing that I wanted to mention too, you were talking about all the different things going on, is that a week from this Friday on March 15th, there's a basketball exhibition match from between the Taylor High School basketball, boys basketball versus the Taylor Police Department. That is going to be, the live match will be at 7 o'clock and all proceeds go to the Griffin Food Pantry. Entry fee is $5 for students and $10 for adults. And I believe you can get the tickets at the door. I know tickets were already printed, but I'm pretty sure you can get them at the door. So that's $10 for adults, and it is the food is good for the food pantry, the Griffin Food Pantry. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Pats. Is there anybody else? Nope. Okay. Mr. Wright?
All right. Item number 11, adjournment to closed session pursuant or policy 0137.2 pursuant to Michigan's Open Meeting Act being Public Act 267 of 1976. And as amended, I move the board convening closed session pursuant to 8C negotiations and 8H material exempt from disclosure by state and federal statute. Is there a motion? Motion by Mr. Heath. Is there support? Support by Mr. Thomas. Mr. Wright is a yes. Ms. Block.
Yes.
Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Mr. Myers. Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas.
Yes.
Ms. Shufelt.
Yes.
That carries 7-0. We will go into closed session at 6:54.
Okay, we are welcome back. We are back from closed session at 8:40 p.m. No action after closed session. Are there any board comments?
I'd like to, real quick, I want to congratulate the Kenyans boys basketball for winning the championship in biddy ball in the Rostowski tournament.
Awesome.
Cool. And again, our bowlers, we have state champions. Well, they went to state championships. We have had state champions in the past, so, and that's always a great thing. And there are some things coming up, so if you have some free time, please visit some of the things that the kids are doing. Yesterday, I went to McDonald's and gave my couple of cents towards the food bank. And week before that, I did go to Famous Dave's. So if you can support the community in any way, shape, or form, and our kids, please do so. Anybody else?
I'll just say thank you to the Taylor Police Department for doing that for Taylor High School, for working at the McDonald's for a few hours.
And then I have one more for everyone. Who's been following American Idol, and following my son. He will be on March 17th. And he's, it'll be aired, they called him, said, be ready March 17th, because we are airing you that day. So you guys can all see him and all of us on March 17th.
Okay, right. Cool.
I have been watching.
Me too. Anything else? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
Second,
Motion. Second.
okay. Mr. Heath,
Yes.
Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Shufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright.
Yes.
I'm not, no, I'm only kidding. Yes, we adjourn at 8:42. Board of Education regular board meeting for March 6, 2024.